In this part, we will discuss common mistakes done with logarithmic equations. Let's solve for x the following equation. Log with the base 2 of 5x minus 6 equals log with the base 2 of x minus 2. In this case, we will use the following property, that is if log of x equals log of y with any base b, then x equals y. In other words, if we've got two logs with the same base and both with a coefficient 1, then we can just drop the log. So we get x equals y. We get then 5x minus 6 equals x minus 2. We combine like terms, so we get 4x equals 4, then x equals 1. The solution set is 1. There is a mistake. Does this answer make sense? Remember that we can only plug positive numbers into a logarithm. So we need to check. Replace x with 1 in the original equation for x equals 1. So here we replace x with 1. We get log of 5 minus 6 equals log of 1 minus 2. We simplify. We get log of negative 1 equals log of negative 1. Now, since log of negative 1 is undefined, because we have a negative number here, so x equals 1 is an eliminated solution, and in this case, we don't have any solutions. Now, let's solve the following equation. Ln of x minus 3 plus ln of x equals ln of 4. Remember that ln is the log with the base e. Here, we have the same type of log. So use the product property on the left side. We get ln of the product since we have an addition. So we have a sum. So it will be as a single ln. So it will be a product inside here. So we have ln of x times x minus 3 equals ln of 4. Now we have two logs with the same base, so we can drop them. We get x times x minus 3 equals 4. Now we distribute and we write in standard form. So we get x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. We factor these expressions. We get x plus 1 times x minus 4 equals 0. At the moment, we have two values for x equals negative 1 or x equals 4. Don't forget that each apparent solution must be checked. So we replace x with negative 1 in the original equation. We get ln of negative 4 plus ln of negative 1 equals ln of 4. Now, since ln of negative 4 and ln of negative 1 are not defined, so in this case, x equals minus 1 is not a solution, so it is eliminated. Now, replace x with 4 in the original equation. We get ln of 1 plus ln of 4 equals ln of 4. All terms are defined, so here we can decide that 4 is the solution of the equation. We hope that you are able to avoid such common mistakes related to logarithmic properties and logarithmic equations. Finally, we will meet again to draw your attention to other common mistakes. Bye.